What is going on, guys? It's Overcome here from Reconstruction Gaming, and today I'm going to show you all the collectibles in Chapter 3 for Doom Eternal. The chapter is called Cultest Base. As soon as you gain control of your character, just look right over to the right and you will find your very first collectible of the chapter. Now, just like in our previous chapter for Chapter 2, it's going to be a lot from this location. You're going to have to do a fight or maybe walk through an area here and there to get to the next set of collectibles that we are going to grab. But this right here is all story path, so you won't be able to miss this. After you kill these few enemies, you're going to want to go right down this bone trail and jump right over here to this launch pad. Now in Chapter 3 they introduce these red static electric things on the walls that you grab. They don't do a whole lot of damage, but be careful. Now this green breakable wall is the story path, but before we go there, we're going to head down to the left here and break this wall. Jump on this demon's head and grab our very first toy of the level. Now the next one is not a collectible, it is a challenge. It's a challenge to flame belch, I think 4 enemies with 1 use of it. So this is a very good area to grab it. So as soon as you break this wall, just run down here and just lay it out. But I figured I'd add that. But from the same drop down, if you go right to your right after you clear out all the enemies, there is a breakable vent here with a lever in it. Punch this lever and it'll actually open the gate to another jump pad that's actually under the bridge. So we got to go find it. So if we go out the same way that we came, and we go under the bridge here, and you take a left, it'll be right at the end of the hallway. Now when you get to the top of your jump here, you're going to want to jump again just to catch that ledge. And there is a sentinel battery. Now from this location, you're going to want to turn right around and jump onto the other side of the bridge over here. Now I like the heavy cannon because it's more accurate with a single shot, but there is a mine or a bomb down here that you shoot, and it'll actually bring up this chain with a extra life. So once you go across that bridge, you'll come in here, you'll have a lot of enemies to kill and you'll have some levers to punch. But eventually this door over here to the right will open. Once that opens, you will find this right to the right. Now this is story path. So anyways, right that location, as soon as you jump over that wall, you'll come up to this area. This area has got a little fight in it, nothing too difficult. But before you go up the jump pad to follow the story, shoot this and come over here. Now those gates are on timers, so try to be a little timely with it. Just a fair warning. But grab that. Now from that same room, you'll eventually open this door on the opposite side of that. You'll have a few enemies right there on the platform, but once you kill them, drop down to the right here, you'll see the swing bar. Now when you jump on the swing bar, you're going to want to hug the wall to the left. There's a little cave in here. Shoot the doofy face, and you will find another life. A little later on, in a little fighting a little bit later, you'll come to this area. It's story related, you'll have to come. Punch this lever and it'll bring up this swing bar. Now the swing bar is on a timer, so as soon as you jump on it, you want to immediately turn around and jump on it again. Grab this wall right above where you were originally, turn around, and you are going to find another rune thing. Now once again, this is story path. I don't think you can miss this, but just in case, I put it in. Now right from there, after you're done with that, just come over here and drop down and grab this other secret that's right over here. Eventually you're going to have to open this big door, so you're going to have to go around and drop down and hit a lever, and then you have to stand on this. And yes, there are lots of enemies here, but once you clear them all out and you can stand on that for the appropriate amount of time to open the door, right in front of you will be a weapon upgrade. Now right from that location, go to the left. Once again, this is story path. You'll see a bunch of guys fighting down there, but before you go down there, take a left and there is another breakable wall that you can drop down for another predator suit upgrade. After a little bit, you will fight in this courtyard, and then you'll end up having to come up this long bridge, and as you can see, there is a extra life up there. But before we go grab that, come to the left, and there is another sentinel battery. Now the sentinel batteries are used to upgrade your ship, so those are definitely very important, not only for the trophy, but it's also important for your game. Once you grab the sentinel battery and kill him, you can come over here to the right side and you can hit this lever, which will bring these swing bars down. You're going to want to jump across, and then you're going to want to jump up on this little area that they gave you, and then now you'll have plenty of room to jump across to grab that extra life. A little later, you'll get to this area that's blood covered. You'll see the waypoint there, and then on the other side, you will see a special encounter and an upgrade. So I'm going to show you how to open all 3 of these real quick. But real quick, before you go down there, grab this auto map. The auto map definitely comes in handy. But from that auto map, just turn right around and go down here. Now, I messed up right here, but these things, this little yellow pickup is I just didn't jump high enough and I ended up hitting the ground. But anyways, get over here, jump up, hit this lever. Now, this lever is going to open not only the gate in front of you, but it's also going to open for the armor, for the upgrade, and for the special encounter. First, I grab the upgrade, but you can do it in any order that you prefer. I grab that, and then I'm going to go right over to the left here, and I am going to grab this special encounter. Now, this special encounter, just like there's only 2 in this chapter, but both of them are just going to be the same. It's going to be a couple bigger enemies and a few little enemies. Nothing too hard. They give you plenty of time. As long as you're a good killing machine, you will be fine. And then there you go. So very next room, you'll see these elevators. Now, you'll see the way marker right there, but we're going to go down. This is the story path that you have to follow. After you kill him, you're going to jump on this, but we're going to go walk right past it at first. Go to this other side, and you will see another Predator suit upgrade. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn around, and now we're going to follow the story path again. This time we're going to go up to the left. Now, what you got to do is you got to punch this lever, and then you got to shoot the light to drop the top cage down. It's all on a timer, so you kind of want to be a little quick about it. But once you jump across, you're going to look to your left, and you're going to ride this elevator, the top part of this elevator, up to the next floor. The point of this is that you want to get to the very top floor. So once you enter this room, there's going to be a few enemies. I cleared them out for you, though. And we're going to ride this side of the elevator now to go up even more. Once you go up here, a door is going to open, and you're going to be able to drop down and find your collectible, which I believe is another Sentinel battery. Yep. This area, you're going to have to hit all these different things, and enemies are going to be at the bottom of each of them, and you're going to have to clear them out. You're going to have to punch the chains and stuff. But that one's not too hard. You'll see that while you're battling. But anyways, from that location, drop right down below it after it opens. And when you drop down here, there's going to be a bunch of axes swinging. There's going to be some of these guys, but I'm just going to kind of run right past them real quick, break this vent, and it's going to be your next toy. This is story path. You're going to have to open this gate, and you're going to have to jump on this box up here. Now, the story is going to want you to go to the right, but we are going to go to the left first to find another Predator suit upgrade token. And once you're done with that, just turn around and go the other way. This is going to be very, very shortly after. You're going to have to shoot that and jump onto these cylinders. And the point of this is, once again, trying to get all the way up to the top. And I thought I was already at the top for some reason. I apologize. But you're going to have to jump. I think there's 4 of them that you're going to have to jump on. And now this is story path. You have to jump up here anyways to continue. But once you jump over here, you're going to follow the story path again. Now, right here where those things shut, just turn to the right. Try not to use those mines until you start the encounter, because this is going to be the second and last encounter of this chapter. Once again, not very hard, a couple bigger guys and a few little guys, but if you save the mines, you can actually use the mines to help finish them off. And it makes it a lot easier and it helps you get through it a little quicker. But however you guys want to do it, they give you plenty of time though, as long as, like I said before, as long as you're a killing machine, you should be fine. Not too hard. But from that location, you're just going to go right to where those clamps were shooting, or slamming, I'm sorry. And you're going to shoot this thing. It's going to show you an extra life, but you're going to want to go under it and then climb all the way up until you can't climb anymore. Turn around, and it's going to be right there. Now, from this location, don't get squished. From this location, you're going to jump over. There's going to be a bunch of tentacles on the ground. There's going to be a few enemies. I try to clear them out, but you're going to want to go right underneath or on top of that one that's slamming up and down. It's going to be right here in the back corner. Now, from this location, once you clear out all the enemies and get them all out of your way, it's actually going to be right up top here on this center one. So you're going to want to let that drop. It's kind of creepy, too, because when you look up, he's just looking at you. But there is another secret. So once you raise this thing right here that I'm standing on, you'll come up to this area. Once you see that, you're gonna look for a cave in the back here. You're gonna see it kind of down there. Yep, you're gonna want to jump down here. You're gonna see another one of those goofy faces. Just interact with this switch or lever, however you want to say it, and there is another extra life. A little later on, you're gonna knock down that cross, and you're gonna have to walk up it. But before you do, drop down here, and there's going to be swing bars for you to go across here. So it can get a little tricky, but I have faith. You're going to want to climb all the way up to the top until you can't anymore. Then you're going to want to turn around and jump right over here. Use the swing bar and grab the Slayer key. Yep, it's time for another Slayer gate. These are super fun, super intense. It's honestly the highlight of the game in my opinion. But anyways, the door is right down there to the right. I'm sure you'll see it before you see the key. But now these Slayer gates, if you haven't watched the previous chapters yet, these teleport you to a room or to an area where you have a big fight. I'm going to fast forward through most of this fight, but once you're done with it and you kill the last enemy, it'll teleport you right back. But before you walk away, let the encounter disintegrate, and it is going to drop you another key. You need 6 keys to open something on your ship. So you want to do all of these. But anyways, this is the last collectible in the game. Once you go across this thing, you can't miss it. Just look over here to the right and grab your last collectible, which is a Predator suit upgrade. Now I'm going to show you that if you followed my guide through chapter 1, through this whole chapter, you will see that I have gotten everything. The only thing that you guys might not get is the other 2 challenges. I did not include it because they didn't seem like they were too hard. I feel like you guys would do it naturally, just playing through. But when you finish all 3 chapters, you get another Sentinel battery. If you guys do need help with this, please comment and I will show you how to do all the challenges. But as you can see here, everything is got. But I hope you guys really found this useful. Thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe.